It's 17:06 Greenwich Mean Time, and this is Esau Williams with Focus on Africa from the BBC World Service. Liberia is a leading maritime country, accounting for the second largest number of vessels flying its so-called flag of convenience. In fact, Liberia has dropped to second place behind Panama, but despite this success story, women's participation in maritime affairs has been all but non-existent. Now, the African Women in Maritime Association, made up of female maritime professionals, leaders and entrepreneurs throughout Africa, has established a chapter in Liberia to get women there more involved in the industry. The head of the new chapter is 34-year-old Emma Glasgow, who also heads the country's fisheries agency. And she's been telling Focus's Jonathan Paylele what women were up to.
We want to change the dynamics. We want to have at least where there are 100 maritime professionals, let's have at least 50 female maritime professionals. We must also occupy managerial roles. We must not always be having the low-skill position, like seagoing women, you see them making their cooks. No, we must have women that are operators, ship captains, engineers on the board, playing those crucial roles. And we women, we are up to the task to compete for those roles. And this is the opportunity, so we will make maximum use of this opportunity.
Women should be interested also. They should take interest in the work.
But those are the things that discourage women. Okay, so if you know that you're going to have a lot of men on the ship, you don't want to be the only woman there, right? That alone scares you. But if we encourage women, say, okay, you guys can be there. There is no rape. We have a law that you cannot rape a woman. It's a major law, and other different policies that we will make sure our country will sign up to protect their rights. To protect their rights on the ship. That those are things that we encourage them to do. Many of them do not want to go there because they feel that their rights will be abused by the men. So they don't want to go there. So we are the one that will make sure that we develop these policies and we sign up to these international treaties that will protect the rights of women on these vessels.
Do you foresee some challenges in getting women involved? You have this vision, you want them to really see the maritime industry as not being set aside exclusively for men?
Yes, of course. I foresee a lot of challenges, like seafarers, okay? We just trained 50 of them and only one of them are women because it's male dominated, so it's still scaring. People will not want to leave their families and their kids and just go and spend a year on the boat or a year on the ship. So that is a lot of challenges. Challenges that we do not have. I'm not sure we have not rectified the international laws that will protect the rights. That is a challenge. We need to make sure that our government rectify those laws or those international treaties that will protect the rights of women, because they will not want to go in a boat or ship where you have 500 men and you have one woman. That woman stand at risk to be raped or to be thrown overboard. Those are the kind of challenges we see in the field. And women competing with jobs that requires much strength. Those are kind of challenges that I perceive.
And that's Emma Glasgow there, the newly minted head of the Liberia chapter of the African Women in Maritime Association, speaking to Jonathan Paylele in Monrovia.